and I would have had 2 key lights. And honestly, they would be, even though they would be filling up the scene, there would probably be shadows on me because the key lights would be like directly behind both microphones, and the shadows would be casting all over me. But instead, my smart ass put the light right behind the camera. So the light is doing a really, really good job of lighting my entire face from the camera's perspective, as well as like eliminating a surprising amount of shadows. I mean, you can still kind of see a little bit of shadows, but it's like really subtle. It almost gives like a popping effect. Like, the shadow is kind of like making things pop a little bit. It's kind of interesting. Like, you can see the shadow from the cord, but it's almost like making it look 3-dimensional, kind of popping out, which I don't necessarily know if it's a good thing. But I really do like how it's looking. My dads and dudettes. But let's get on to the subject of the clickbait matter. The clickbait matter. The clickbait matter. My little alpha males. So many times I talk about sigma males, my little sigma males, but most of you guys are betas, and you fight with the alphas. The sigma males are off doing their own thing, but you beta males, most of you are beta males. You're like the ASMR, my little beta males, yeah boys. That's my little beta males doing. I think it's kind of funny that I'm slowly focusing more and more on the aesthetics of my videos, the camera aesthetics. Because I got the perfect audio. But now you can see, again, I have an INTJ personality. I'm a sigma male. So I don't really care about dressing up. I'm just like wearing this little trashy, oh my god, look, trashy shirt. I didn't even get my hair did. It looks very Jewish, very curly. Didn't even get my hair did. Yeah. You want to see my bags? Yeah, boys. Honestly, Hello Kitty is so played out. You go to the mall, you go to the store, you get a bunch of Hello Kitty bullshit. My little dudes and dudettes. Would you like some Hello Kitty bullshit? I bet you would. You seem like the kind of person that would like the Hello Kitty. Pretty sure this thing came from Afghanistan or something. You little Afghanistan, you little Afghanis, You guys want to go to Afghanistan? Bet you do. Yeah, you do. Well, Yeah, my wife was kind of mentioning that it seems like a lot of you guys like it when I take the windscreens off the microphones. My wife was like, a lot of your videos that have the most views, they don't have the windscreens on the microphones. They don't have the windscreen. Honestly, I should probably put dust covers on these microphones and then take the dust covers off when I'm done making videos. Because honestly, I do think the dust gets through these windscreens, and they are getting a little bit. Even when I first got these things, like little black spots were coming off of them and stuff. But I think it's kind of hard for them to get all the way through, especially since they're not degrading into like little micro black dots. Actually, they kind of are. Son of a bitch. Yeah, I'm thinking about not even using the windscreens because they don't really change the sound all that much, and all that jazz. They don't. And honestly, I don't think they really prevent plosives all that well. You just kind of have to learn to talk. People talk about this in the audio community. Like talk across the capsule. Don't talk directly into it like this. I mean, you can, but you have to be a little bit more subtle about it. You don't want those little sounds. Honestly, the monitoring is a little loud. So it's probably, well, not probably. but it's probably being picked up by the microphones. A little bit of feedback. See, these are open back biodynamic DT990s. They don't trap in the sound. I remember when I was new to microphones and headphones. Why would you want an open back? Why would you want an open back? I don't know. It seems like it helps the driver produce sound better without like reflecting around the ear cup and creating these, huge crevices and canals and peaks and stuff. It just kind of seems to let the driver free, let it have a nice smooth response. They make a lot of closed back, open back, semi-open back versions with the same driver in it. And you look at the frequency response and it usually has like these wonky bass response. It starts to just go nutty. The upper mids and the treble starts to go nutty when you have closed backs. But they tend to emphasize the sub bass because they're trapping in all that mid bass into the ear cup and it's just rumble. It's the same with earbuds. If you don't have a good seal, like all the sub bass rolls off. It's the same with if you don't have a good seal with over ear headphones, open backs, then the sub bass starts to roll off. But yeah, like I said, my wife was like, a lot of the videos you get the most views on, they don't have any windscreens. And I wonder. Some people say, the TL103 is so much more sibilant without the windscreens. But again, these windscreens are they're almost like, they're so thin. I mean, they're not dense, they're not dense. There's a lot of windscreens that are like freaking thick-ass sponges, you talk into it and it sounds like, hey guys, how you doing? Yeah, it doesn't sound very good because, but if you want the most natural sound, you don't dampen. You get rid of all those dampeners. Sometimes dampeners are a good thing. The DT990s with worn ear pads, it dampens treble peaks. It's almost like a filter. Say you have treble and it's just like a bunch of huge peaks. If you use like a dampener, sometimes it will just kill all of those peaks, those resonant peaks, and it actually smooths out the treble. It's very strange. But dampeners are a big thing in audio. But if you want the ultimate transparency, you kind of take those dampeners out. If there's treble peaks, again, a little bit of dampening can filter those out and still sound bright and clear and extended without sounding rolled off and muddled. Again, if you put something in front of something, it creates a veiled sound. It's like listening to music from behind a closed door. All the high frequencies are gone. It's just like this low end, boom, 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 and then you open the door. It's like, so it's like boom, 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 because all those high frequencies finally get to your ears, my dudes and dudettes. The Sennheiser veil. No diffuse field level treble. Not a bad thing, my dudes. I'll see you guys later, alligators. I really like the way this looks.